everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mia Aninke and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about how to grow your TikTok account, specifically how to grow your TikTok business account in 2022. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to post consistently. Consistency is key, and I should probably take my own advice and post on YouTube consistently, because I've been trying to grow my YouTube for a while now, and my goal for 2022 is to be consistent with my YouTube posts so that I can grow my channel and start monetizing. So the same thing goes for TikTok or any social media account really. So post consistently on TikTok. Ideally you want to post 2 to 3 times a day. No, 3 to 5 times a day actually. It used to be 2 to 3 times a day, but honestly it's been going up. So you want to post at least 3 to 5 times a day. And it's really not about being perfect. It's about just being yourself and showing the real you and showing up regularly. That's really all there is to it. You have to show up consistently every day to grow your TikTok account. You also want to use hashtags that are specific to your niche. When I first started my TikTok account, I do multiple things. I'm a fashionista. I'm also passionate about health and green smoothies and eating healthy. So I have a separate account for that, and I have a separate Instagram account for my fruits, which is at Naked with Plants. And then I'm the braids girl. I also do hair braiding. So when I started, I was posting all 3 in one account, and I noticed that I wasn't growing. And after a while I was like, you know what, let me just delete everything and start over. So when I started over, I started posting consistently about fruit smoothies and healthy eating, and I started growing, and right now I'm at 30K on my Naked with Plants account. Now on my braids account I'm at 20K. So I created separate accounts because that's just what's working. I was posting everything at once, like everything on the one account, and it wasn't working. So when you see that something's not working, try something else. So pick a niche. As much as I hate to say it, and I hate when people tell me, oh, you should just stick to one thing, you would grow so much quicker if you just stuck with one thing. But I don't want to stick with one thing, but you can still do multiple things. You have to just create multiple accounts. At least that's been my experience. Do whatever works for you. If you're posting all of your different, if you have multiple interests and you're posting about all of them and you're growing, then stick to that. But I'm just telling you what has been worked for me. So pick a niche, use the hashtags that are specific to that niche. Don't do, I used to do like hashtag for you page. That doesn't work. Post specific hashtags that go with whatever you're posting about. Don't fall for that for you page crap. You also want to pay attention to your analytics, because it's gonna tell you what times to post. If you post in the morning and you're getting very little play, that means that you need to try posting in the afternoon. If you're posting in the afternoon and nobody's caring, nobody's watching, try evenings. You have to it's gonna be trial and error until you figure out what works for you. You also want to follow people that are in that specific niche and see what they're doing, see what they're posting, and see what's working for them. And do copy them, not word for word, but if you see that they're posting, if you see what's working, then you do the same thing. If it's working for someone, it's more than likely gonna work for you. So post consistently, check your analytics, make sure that you're posting when your audience is online, or when you check your analytics to make sure you're posting when you get the most views, because that's ultimately going to give you the most exposure. You want to also have a hook. People's attention spans are just getting shorter and shorter. So I try to keep my TikTok videos less than 10 seconds per video. And that's what has been working for me. So keep it short and sweet. And also, like, for example, if you're posting about, like, in my fruit smoothie account, I post the final result of the smoothie, I put that in the beginning of the video, because you want to hook them so that once they see, like, oh, that's a delicious smoothie, let me see how she made it, they're gonna stick around and watch the whole video because you've hooked them in the beginning. You want to hook them, okay? Captain hook them in the beginning. Put your account as a business account, and there's pros and cons to that. If you put the pro for putting your account as a business account is that it allows you to link your website or link whatever it is that you're selling, your product, in your bio. But the con of having a business account is that you're not going to be able to use certain sounds. And yes, there's certain sounds you can, if you use a trending sound, you're more than likely to go viral. It helps you. But you have to pick your battle. You can't have both. So if you want to post your website or the link to your product, then you pick a business account. But if you just want to grow in the beginning, then maybe don't put it as a business account until you've gotten to a certain point. You can always switch it back and forth. So, but I would say that, well, for me, because I'm selling products, I want to put my link in my bio so that I can drive traffic to them, so I can drive traffic to the product. So you decide, it's up to you. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to your comments, you're replying to your comments, and you're paying attention to what people are commenting about. For example, I have two accounts. One is Braid Fest, where I do all my hair braiding. It's just strictly braiding. And then I have my Naked with Plants account that's strictly for fruits and vegetables. But what I've realized is that people are gonna ask you questions. So for example, in my braids account, I'm teaching people how to braid, how to box braid. I have box braiding tutorials where I show you how to learn how to braid. And people started commenting like, hey, can you teach us how to do knotless braids? Hey, can you teach us how to do cornrows? And pay attention to what people are commenting about and the questions that they're asking you in the comment and what they're saying. You want to reply to the comments. And you want to also reply with a video, because that's going to, because people usually look at the comments. When you're watching a video on TikTok, you're more than likely gonna look at, if it's a video that's of interest to you, you're gonna look at the comments to see what people are saying. So, and if someone's asking you a question, you reply with a video, it's gonna show up under your comment. And so that way it keeps them on your profile longer, and it keeps them watching all your videos. If you're replying, they're gonna watch that video, and then once they see that there's a comment that you replied to with another video, they're gonna more than likely click on that video, and it's gonna take them to the next video. So that's just a little trick. So make sure you're paying attention to the comments, you're replying, and you're answering the questions in your comments with a reply video. Make it educational. You want to give them a reason. People love when you teach them something, and it's actually like giving them a reason to stick around, because they're like, oh, I just learned this from her, let me stick around and see what else I can learn from her. So you want to make sure you're teaching them something. So I sell on my hair braiding channel, I sell braiding hair, and I sell hair braiding products, hair products. So I have tutorials I have videos of me just braiding other people's hair, and then I also have videos of me teaching people how to braid. So you want to like teach people something. It's like super important. All your videos doesn't have to be educational, but every so often teach them something. It'll keep them around, I promise. So that pretty much concludes how to grow your business in 2022 on TikTok. My name is Mia Ainike. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would appreciate if you can like, comment, subscribe. Comment below. Tell me if you learned something. Ask me a question. Tell me if you want to see videos about any other topics. You can find me on Instagram at Tribes of Kin, which is my main Instagram, and then from my main Instagram you're gonna see that I have 2 other Instagram accounts. One is at Naked with Plants. It's all about smoothies and green juices. And then I have my Braid Fest account, which is about hair braiding and hair stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.